Switch it to the YouTube.
No, Facebook great there.
Facebook good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right,
I remember.
Yeah, Tiffany, you said that ain't what you want to do. Let me get this up in here, man. I did this backwards, Salaki. There we go.
One was this who raised son, that's where I came from. That is my A. When I'm talking day one, rest of these niggas out here is just you can hate son, you cannot take son. I've been in every hood out of my state, son. Out in these streets, I'm steady blazing, looking to cut a nigga like I'm Jason. I am the one. This is the Matrix, going so hard that they think I'm an agent, going so hard that they said I'm a Mason. These are the facts though, I'm just amazing. There is no other way that I could state them. I earn my spot, it'll never be vacant. These niggas lazy, they got complacent. They wanna level these fucking Caucasians. How the fuck we gonna rebuild our nation? You niggas feminine, go get some makeup. Sorry, but my love is only for Jacob. We had some hard days, we learned some hard ways. Always, just know that I pray that we get it out the dust. Only thing that I trust, knowing that my niggas gon' bust. That's thumbing up the rush, thinking that you won't get touched. Fuck when my brother get crushed, been through too much. Always come through in the clutch. Nigga just do what it does, fuck you thought shit was. Nigga, it wasn't. Know that I do this for dozen. Always kept it 100. Niggas know I never stunning. And I keep shit running, even on the days when the pain keep coming, or a nigga fucked up and he feel like numbing. Show goes on, I just keep on drumming my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wait, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
Dark days with no night vision, that's why my heart is a cave and there's ice in it. Don't even trust niggas no more, Lord is my witness. Me and these niggas ain't the same, it's a slight difference. Thought a nigga had my back, now it's a knife in it. But now I'm back at the back like it's the ninth inning. Still got the backpack packed in the back of the camp van, taking any given chance to blaze on the white man. Son of Benjamin, born on the right hand, never losing grip, I understand who I am. Met a man that showed me the right path, now I'm rooted in the truth to rule is my plan. And I can never lose sight like an exam. Sharp as iron, I was forged by fireman. In the circle of life, how could I tell you, man? I was undesired, had no one. And then I met these men and it changed how I'm living. They words was convicting, called that a life sentence. Now I need a witness, but no, I'm not Christian. My faith in these scriptures, man, not no religion, man. It's like Tazab, and I'm with my brother Katazab. Man, you niggas too sweet like baklava. Niggas better not make a nigga bring them choppers out. Better pray for your health like the doctors out. Just be faithful, one day you'll be thankful. Wonder why they hate, but luckily I got angels. I'm so thankful, yes I'm so thankful. Used to be ashamed, and even before I still kept my faith.
Even on the days I wanna break, saying how much could I take, still kept my faith. Even when these niggas act fake, even when it came like a snake, still kept my faith. Some days I ain't even wanna wake, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith. Even on the days I wanna break, some days that my heart had aches, still kept my faith.
I'm gonna do one more song, man. I'm trying to send these invites out, man. Salakia, bear with me. You can hear me while you?
Kind, sir.
All right.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background to...
Yeah, yo, shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah to the Akim. Yahweh Shamar Latham Bahashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwafia. You muted up.
Shalom, Israel.
Yeah, man. So I had some people asking me what that means. And I'm finna break it down to you what it means in a second. Let me send this. Hold up. Salakia. So first, man, let me go ahead and do this. So the salute from brothers is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak, Atah. If it's more than one, it's thumb. So it'd be Yahweh Shah, Barak, Atah. You know what I'm saying? If it's more than one, which means Yahweh, which is the Most High, Bahashem, in the name, and the of is like one is a given word. In the name of Yahweh Shah, which is Christ, Barak, which means blessed, Atah, you. You know what I'm saying? Or the plural would technically be kind of like it'd be like you all, or how we would say y'all. But and then the sisters is Yahweh, Shamar, Ilatah, or it would be Ilatham, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. So, which means the Most High watches over you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference in theirs. Theirs is saying the Most High watching over you. So what you want to do is, when you learn that, you always want to say it to your brothers and your sisters because you're blessing them. That's why you'll see the brothers uncover their head and you'll see the sisters cover their head because we're blessing each other. You should always want to give your brothers and your sisters that blessing, man, because in this world we live in, we all need it, man, because it's hard times for our people. So always bless your brothers if you got the chance. If your head is not covered and for some reason you can't uncover it, then, you know, a quick Yahweh while Yahweh Shah will work, or Lord in Christ will work. But you want to bless your brothers. But what I wanted to get off into is Passover.
Damn right.
Fire. And we got to figure out how to get some sound effects because Passover was fire.
Damn right.
Fire, man. Like, how crazy Passover was, man, is like, I gotta say, it's like this, it's crazy every year, and it's like every year it's just like was more amazing. It was more amazing and more amazing. You know what I'm saying? It gets better and better. Man, we got to go down to Florida, came back with some sunburn in my face, spirits high, zeal high. You know what I mean? You got to kick it with your brothers, have some drinks. You know what I'm saying? If you had issues with your brothers, you don't have them now. Yo, I got to see my brother Waj out there on the beach, man. He got to be the biggest guy on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, UPK Wood. Shalom.
Young man Wood in the building.
You all right? You know what I'm saying? Wood should come, man. He got to come on and, I should be posting these. Let me start with Zaria before she cuts me out. Bada bing, bada boom, that's Zaria. You gotta get her a Hebrew name, man. We gotta see what's going on. You gotta push for that, huh?
We already got it in the workings.
All right, I'm gonna shut up then, man. But yeah, man, how was it for you, man? What was the most enjoyable thing about Passover for you, huh?
The amazing brotherhood is always the most enjoyable part to me. I don't know. It's already so strong, but for some reason, it just seems stronger every year. Like it is amazing. It's like it's more. I don't know the word to use, but it's just the togetherness is impeccable. Impeccable. Yeah, I did. Yes, and I saw Wood at the Passover too.
You did? Did I? I don't even know who to look for. Hey, Wood, man, send. He got your phone number? Well, put your email into the chat, man. Come on, join in, man. Kick it with your brothers. Let us hear what you got to say about Passover, because it was glorious, man.
It just seemed like it's just more of, I don't know how to describe it, man. It's something spiritual, and then it's just something spiritual about the stuff we did. It was just so strong this year that it was crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I sat and kicked it with a brother who wasn't in the UPK. He was there. You know what I'm saying? He was asking me about the events, and it amazes me how people just from random people from all over just pop up into the Passover, which they should be there. If you Black, Native, Hispanic, you should be at the Passover. But it just it baffled me because he was just so tuned in with it. He was like so tuned in. He asked me about the criteria, what we doing, man. And then we got brothers who claiming to be something that they ain't, and they ain't came to not one Passover, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't came to not one Passover. It's like you would with a slave, man. I fully understand, man. They catch you at the worst times, don't they? It was glorious, man. Me, you, Shawak, my Red, your daughter, her friends, you know what I'm saying? Or your daughters, their friends. We got to sit at a table, drink, man, and be merry with each other. Man. Have good conversations with each other, man. And it's like people you can see every day. You see them at Passover. It's like you hadn't seen them in years. You know what I mean? We in Detroit together. We take one flight and meet each other out in another state, and it's like damn. It's like I ain't seen you in 6 years. You know what I mean? Well, we hadn't seen you in a minute, man. You've been down because your medical reasons. But it was good to see you, man, in the flesh. Still huge as ever. You know what I'm saying? 6 foot, 8, 300 pounds, man. The brother is big, man. You can spot him throughout the crowd. He stood on the beach and was a giant. The brother looked like he was on Shamar. He never let his guard down. 600-degree weather. This brother was dressed UPK. No, it's like, oh man. Then he got out there and played volleyball. The brother played volleyball, how Shaq played basketball. The brother just fell down most of the time. Like, God damn it, somebody pick a watch up. God, there he go. Yeah. But man, he was talking crazy to me, and I had to whoop on him and show him as a reason that I'm over him. And the truth allows me to be over him in everything, especially in volleyball and other sports.
Y'all was lucky I came in the middle of the game when y'all was up.
Right, yeah, we was, and then even after we was outnumbered, it was 2-on-4. We still lucky. You right.
2-on-4. They was standing there talking. They wasn't playing.
Oh man, I get. First of all, you had another 6'6" brother on your team.
Oh,
these two brothers can hold their hands up and catch the highest serve you've ever seen. Me, I gotta jump just to get it over the net. You know what I'm saying? So these brothers, man. Then they had 2 other sisters that was there working with them, man. They still lost, man. It's a glorious time for me, man. The Lord was with me.
Definitely.
That's all it was, man.
It was a great Passover, man. If you missed this Passover, man, I wouldn't have rather have been nowhere else.
Man, I really should have uploaded some of the videos so I could have presented it on here, man, because it was really a glorious. The stage, man, the screen on stage. Once again, we got fireworks, man. Listen, I love fireworks, man, but I don't want to see the fireworks that's celebrating the place of our slavery. You know what I mean? Man, hold up, Salaki. I gotta take over the class real quick for me, or the show real quick.
Yeah, if you missed that Passover, man, you missed an excellent thing, man. Excellent. The brotherhood that you see at the Passover, man, is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. You have never seen this many brothers come together with no issues. No issues, man. Brothers just coming together from all over. Some brothers ain't never seen each other in their life. And when they get together, they just together as one in brotherhood, man. They together as one in brotherhood, man. And that's what we teach here in the UPK, man, which is actually the proof that Commander General Yohana is the leader of this nation, because you can never get that in any other camp anywhere. You can't get that in Christianity because they too busy gossiping behind each other back, talking about each other. You don't get this type of brotherhood in Christianity. You don't get it in fake Israelite groups. You don't get it in Islam. Commander General Yohana is the leader of this nation, man. He is the leader of this nation, and the Passover is the proof, man, because only a man that the Lord would have to be with you for you to put that many brothers in one place, and we all just be in brotherly love and one harmony, man. The Lord.
No, man. Yep, that's heavy. Yep, that's heavy. Slack for cutting you all. That is heavy. Because, man, you can't get 15 niggas in one spot without it being a fight.
Damn right.
And there's no fight. There's no beefs. There's no issues. You know what I'm saying? There's no sweat, man. You might see a debate going on and go over there that's about basketball. You know what I'm saying? But as far as really getting into it with your brothers, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? We got a ranking order system that has not failed us yet. You know what I mean?
That's right. Damn
and
right.
everybody's gonna honor everybody. You know what I'm saying? From the troopers to the students to the sisters to the children, all the way up to the generals. And man, it's just glorious, man. It ain't what you used to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about no shooting. Once the fireworks go off, nobody was ducking and hiding. We knew what it looked. We looked right up. You know, the kids is running around. You ain't seeing your kids all day. They just running around. They somewhere here. That's all that matters, you know?
They good.
They good. You don't have to worry about nobody messing with your family, your children. If anything, is going to be a brother that protect them like his own. And by the time you get there, the situation will be handled. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's a glorious situation. Another glorious thing that I could speak about, watch it can't too much, was Hebrew Academy.
Good night.
Man, those brothers was coming out of there, man. For those who quit and gave up and walked off the field and was conquered, hey, Lord be with you out. But for those brothers who finished and came out glorious and victorious, man, hey, big hands to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna send a Wadja through next year, man. I don't want to hear none of that. Yahweh Bashem Yashab Barakatah. I don't want to hear none of them complaints, man. We gotta have a Wadja through there, man. He got to, man. We're gonna get you in there next year. Lord willing, man. Through the mat, even if we gotta push you a wheelchair, we give you some miles to run. Just push it in your wheelchair. Don't let it stop you. You know what I mean?
Cut on car, sir.
This year they had a gator, man. You know what I'm saying? You keep waiting, it's gonna mess around. They're gonna find a dinosaur for you, man. Captain Kai, he relentless, man. So them brothers came out soaking wet. Apparently they can swim fast, or strong, or however it was, but they made it. I can't give away too much. I mean, I seen the little bombs going off in the woods. It was crazy. For the brothers who had to deal with me in the field, I would say Salakia, but I don't feel that way for real. But yeah, man, it was glorious. The whole thing was glorious. Wait, Salakia.
Yeah, and the whole setup was a beautiful thing. The whole setup from the Hebrew Academy to and really shout out to them brothers, man, for persevering, man, and overcoming and just staying with it, man. And just staying with it. And what I always say is this, man, that bond that brothers build together, going through the things that they going through when it pertains to Hebrew Academy, man. That is an excellent thing. That is an excellent thing, man. That is a beautiful, damn right. You goddamn right. That's right. That is a beautiful and excellent thing, man. Those brothers going through that together and building that bond of brotherhood together through the things that they going through, that fire together that they went through in Hebrew Academy, man. A lot of men can't take it, man. A lot of men cannot take it. But those brothers did, man. And shout out to them brothers that made it through that, man. Shout out to them brothers. That was excellent to see them brothers come through there, man. A great accomplishment for them brothers, man. It's like, I think you muted still, sir.
Oh, no. I was muted. But what really what didn't cease to amaze me was the brotherhood of these brothers, man, because the punishment they took, and then to turn around and say, hey, yo, they would see me. And when they see me, I'm just like, yeah, these brothers are going to want to take me to counsel. You know what I mean? These brothers probably was like, man, we looked at you for these teachings and we seen you here, and they was like, yo, Tawada, we appreciate you. And all of that, man, I'm like, yo, no sweat, Doc. You know, if anything, man, come back next year and raise up the generation after you. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Unwise, man, that's my dude. I ain't seen him in a minute though. But Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Latamba Hashem Yahweh Shah, sis. How you doing? But yeah, those brothers came through nice and strong. Passover was glorious, man. I wish I be wanting my people to come through on Passover, man. I be trying to get my friends and people in the world coming to Passover. My girl Deja said she gonna come, man. I got a friend, his name Dad, man. He said he gonna come in and his wife. But man, he don't ever seem to make it out. I believe Deja gonna come, man. But I'm gonna try to push for more people to come because I don't know what they really be thinking about us, man. Somebody let me know, man. Why is people so afraid to attend a UPK event? Do we seem that gruesome, man? We are sheep amongst wolves. We harmless as doves, man. We just read this yesterday.
We are
damn right, sir. Well, real men of the Lord are created. You know what I'm saying? What the Bible said, we read the scripture yesterday, Awaja. You know what I'm saying? When it says, blessed is the Lord who teaches my hands to war.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
right. And my fingers.
Man, I think it's the aggression out of one. Yarash. I think it's the aggression. They see us speak and they see us we aggressive and we militant, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? We protect our people. We love our people, man. We feed you. Do they forget that part? Like we give you food, we give you shelter, clothing, all these different things, man. It's just okay. He said when the priest came to a city, the city trembled. Okay, that make more sense, man. I need that scripture. Salakia. he just gave me what I need because I just don't understand. I'm like, yo, maybe because I am a man of the Lord and I am a preacher and prophet of the Most High. That when I see you brothers, it's like shit. Seeing water after being in the middle of the desert for 6 months. You know what I mean? It's a relief. It's like ain't nothing bother me. The demons ain't bothering me. Even when I first came into it, my first Passover, when I was still strung out on a tree, blowing doges, smoking. You know what I'm saying? I was out there, but then being around these brothers, like nothing was bothering me. This is the place where I need to be. If you can go into just a wide open field and there's all the UPK people just sitting there, your brothers and your sisters. Well, let me write that down. What my pen is. And it's all your brothers. No, I ain't say you a watcher. He gave that scripture to me. What's that? 1 Samuel. But yeah, man, if we could just do that, set up some tents and chill out in the wilderness, man, that'd be all I wanted to do for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? That it says what 1 Samuel 16:4. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming and said, comest thou peaceably? Oh, they was nervous. They didn't know if he was coming peacefully. That's a heavy scripture. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, man, we when we come into your city, man, we coming with peace. Just leave us be, man. Don't draw swords against us. We won't return it. You know what I mean? We came for our people. We came to teach our people and show them brotherhood and love. Hey, one thing that got to be talked about too on this podcast, Commanding General Yohana and his generals, they always got some of their sleeve to lift their people up, man. Standing on that beach for the renewal.
Oh Lord.
Man, it felt like you couldn't be closer to the Most High. It's just like you just couldn't be closer at that very moment. Like, I'm 1,000. That felt like we was being raised up to 5,000. You know what I'm saying? That got to be what that feeling felt like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
They got to be the feeling after we took the kingdom. That's the only thing that can be greater than that at this moment. You know what I mean? Like, that moment was a glorious moment. And I know anybody that's seen it probably trembled, not knowing what these niggas, these Hispanics is up to out here on this beach, man. What are they doing here?
Damn right.
Man, it was so glorious, man. It was glorious. It was a very hard thing to top Texas. But the moment that renewal was announced, I knew it was over.
It was over.
Yeah, it was over. I knew it was over. It's a hard thing to top Texas, but the moment they mentioned that renewal, it was over.
So, Lucky, I didn't know which one I was more excited for, whether the renewal or the actual Passover. I'm like, man, everything is going on.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say this. It had to be the renewal. Why did I say that? Why I say that? Because I've been to a Passover before. Granted, they knew every year, but I've been to them before. I've been to Passovers. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been to a renewal.
Good.
To be honest, I had to ask afterwards, like, what exactly are we renewing? I had no idea. I just was there, you know, like it just, and then I caught the tail end of it, really, but it just,
that
man,
was
yeah, man, yeah.
That was
next year, man. Next year, I mean, I'm paying for everything extra early so I can hang out a little bit more, man. See what my brothers are getting into. I wonder where it's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna keep switching it around the way. It used to be in New York all the time. It just was New York. And it was glorious every time because for some reason in New York, what made New York so amazing is you can literally see the growth. Like he was like, I went to this one and it was like this, but then I went to this one and it got bigger. Then it was more people and more people and more people. And he got raised up. This brother got raised up. You know what I'm saying? It was my first Passover. It was just like a little auditorium. You know what I'm saying? A stage. Commander Junior Hunter just walked through. He walked up on stage. We went crazy for him. You know, we drank, we cheered, and we happy. You know what I'm saying? You seen your brothers. We danced around. The kids ran around the area. The police sitting outside because they can't come in because they was some Edomites at a table. You know what I'm saying? And it was just that, you know what I'm saying? And it was glorious. Then boom, the following year, it was bigger. It's a bigger venue. And it just got bigger every year. Now we in fields, ranches. You know what I mean? Like the hotel, we packing out 2 and 3 hotels, and then we out in the field, and it's still barely enough room. And it was just glorious, man. But Uriah said, damn right, it's something new. They never seen black men stand on something and actually have a purpose in life for so long since the 60s. But there was a spirit on the earth the Lord preserved, and it's found in the ISUPK. It scares our people to death. Con. And I gotta learn how to put words together like this, brother. I gotta get your classes out of one. I'm gonna take his whole set of words, and they ain't gonna be able to tell who teaching me or him. I'm gonna take this. Quick, like 2 + 2 is 4, but this brother can say it, and you just like, damn, I never thought of it that way. You knew 2 + 2 is 4. But yeah, I gotta get his way of putting those words together like that, man. I'm wondering that's a 5,000 thing or what.
It just might be, sir.
It might be. It's like levels to it. You know how Pokemon evolve, and then they get the new moves. Yeah, so it might be like that. We get new moves when you rank up.
Man.
Get a couple new ways of you learn a few things of putting stuff together, man. But I guess that come with being over a camp though.
And then not only that's lucky, if I may, at the time, like we renewing our vows at this time when we see this kingdom about to completely fall. Mm-hmm. The end is in sight. Like you can look, the end is like right over the hill, so to speak, and maybe on this side of the hill. You know, you probably can't get even closer. We see our deliverance getting so close. So to renew to renew this thing that we have with the Most High at this particular time, good night, man. That was so heavy what we did out there, man. That was real heavy, man. Out there. And at such a critical time in which we done it, man. The timing of it was excellent.
Yeah, man. After that, I had took some time by myself to like walk this trail, man. Man, it's like everything during Passover is like everything you need for the mental, the spirit, the physical. You know what I'm saying? The mental, the spiritual, and the physical, man. Because I don't know, I just was walking the trail and just walked up to this little dock. And I just was chilling there. You know what I mean? I just sat there for a minute thinking. It's like, shit, sometimes you need those vibes and that moment to yourself to see what the Lord, you know what I'm saying, is putting you in. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there and think like, man, I didn't been in this truth for a while, man. And I'm watching it grow. You know what I'm saying? And this got to be it because my niggas in here ain't just dying. You know what I mean? Like I know this brother from way back when I first came, and this brother is still here every year. You know what I'm saying? Back in the world, man, shoot, high school, you see him 9th grade, you wasn't gonna see him 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? His parents passed, so he disappeared in the world. You know what I'm saying? This brother has been robbed and killed in a robbery or drowned or this and that and died of this, man. It's like you lose them left or right, or they in the wind. But in this truth, man, everybody's lasting. And that's what me personally, that's what helps me to understand and realize that it's something different about it. You know what I'm saying? Our people ain't perishing here. But in the world, they perish in so many different ways.
Damn right.
Man, it's like our blessing is our burden because we watch our people perish knowing that it's something better, but you can't teach it to them. You can't give it to them because they refusing it. You know what I mean? But all you got to do is give them the Passover. I'm a firm believer. If you get them to Passover will fish men. Passover will fish women, children, families. You know what I mean? Damn. You said right, now that's heavy. But yeah, it'll fish them in, man. So yeah, this truth for me, man, it's a done deal because I've seen it on both ends. I've seen brothers come into this truth that I was close to and they left, and I watched the things that happened to them. And I bullshit you down. I shot in the face, bit by dogs, police contacts going wrong, all types of stuff. It just be different for them. That's right here in Detroit alone. So I've seen a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff, I don't know. It's just different when you come into it from in the world, like the people that you see and how they last and how they don't last in the world. So like it.
Damn right.
Yeah, man.
It's a huge difference.
But I seen how you came in, man. I knew you was finna be lurching in the truth for a long time.
Damn right. I'm a lifer, sir.
Hey, you a what?
I'm a lifer.
Are you a lifer?
Damn right.
All right, cool, man. But heck yeah. Oh, tomorrow too on the podcast, man. We supposed to have a guest or maybe two. They did tell me what they want to talk about. I really didn't pay it no mind until you can finish it. I didn't pay it too much mind until I don't pay it too much mind until they actually come on. We was supposed to have Aria. He did not BS us. It was me. It wasn't me. I ain't gonna say it was me. It was me. It was me. I'll take the blame for that. We were supposed to have him on the Tuesday before Passover, but I was just doing a lot trying to get ready for Passover. And then I wanted to go and do the podcast at Passover. That way we can interview so many different people that was there. But the laptops needed to be charged and we would have to go inside. Nobody was trying to go inside. They wanted to stay right out there in the festivities. And the plugs wasn't working on the outside of the hotel. They had tables and chairs and the outlets right there by the pool. You know, when you first come in to get checked, right there by the pool and the little waterfall. They had a section right there, but the plugs wasn't working, so we wasn't able to charge the laptop to do it. If you want to have something later, go get some what?
Heck yeah, man! The Passover, that was.
You probably can. I'm gonna tell you in a second, but just grab 1 gallon. All right. Yeah, man, that was heavy.
For the next Passover, good night, man.
Man, I don't think my spirit can handle it. I get too excited, man. I might just start floating, you know? How much better can it get, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need everybody here, man. You just want everybody to see it. You can't take enough pictures. You can't take enough video. You can't capture the ambiance of when you're there. You know what I mean? God. You can't capture it. It's freaking crazy, man. And the whole time I'm just like, yo, I gotta get this on the podcast, man. We need this on the podcast, but on the podcast, you only can hear it. You can't see it. You can see this, but you can't see it because we stationary. You can't take your laptop and spin it all around and all of that stuff.
Yeah, right. And then more importantly than like them really seeing it, you can't it be a certain spirit there that you have to be there to feel, man. You have to be a part of that thing.
Yeah, right.
Me telling you, you seeing it. None of that is doing it justice. I feel like when we talk about we just shortchange, you have to be there, man. That's something you have to be there to understand what it is that we talking about. You can never get the full grasp of me just telling you or me just showing you. You got to be there, man. It is so important, man. Y'all have to be there, man.
Man, I went down there, man. I was excited to get my new Hebrew Academy cover. But some things happened with the brother that he didn't expect, so he wasn't able to bring it, man. I want to tell Isis out of Florida, brother. You're lucky you my brother. You would have been in council. I was so disappointed. But look, I understand, man. Things happen, man. I'm not a what they call it when you. I'm not a tyrant. I never want to be a tyrant on my brother. I know it stressed him out, man. He made all them covers. And then all this different stuff went on with him, so he had a little hiccup, man. I know he a brother that strives for perfection in everything that he does, so I ain't really trip on him. I mean, I can still rock the original. I don't plan on getting rid of the original. There'll never be anything like my original. This right here holds sentimental value right here. You know what I'm saying? To get this right here is my what is it called? Pinot Grigio moment. It's my victory moment. That last part of the movie when they after Rocky wins the fight, that fight when he been getting his ass whooped all the movie. This is my moment. Blood, sweat, and tears went into this cover, and for that reason right there, this right here would be a trophy for me. But the other one's just to keep renewing, because you get the wear and tear on it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't see what I need you to see on it no more. You know what I'm saying? Over time, it comes off, but. Yeah, I gotta renew it, man. I need you to get one to watch it.
Oh, I'll get mine.
You know what I'm saying? You're a prophet, but you gotta be a priest and a prophet. That holds weight when you can be a priest and a prophet, man. So I gotta ask you, man, since we back to business, what issues should we talk about next week, man? We just gotta, it's so many different issues. We can go over one over and over again. Somebody, a couple of, it's some sisters, of course, because for some reason, we can't get brothers on the show. What's up, man? We got the sisters coming. But these brothers, they just dodging it, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Why the sisters holding it down and y'all brothers dodging it like that? You know what I'm saying? You said Meg the Stallion lying. That is a good subject, and worldly people will hop right on that. Yeah, we got to get this brother on. I'm going to take it. Hey, Salakia, sir, I'm going to have to take you to counsel if you don't help us with this show. But you got all the insight, you got the this brother comes on the show, he answered all the perfect questions and everything, sir. I think I follow him on Facebook. If not, I see his name up in the make sure I follow him now so I can kick it with him on Twitter
Yeah, that's an excellent topic, man. And because right after it seemed like right after all that happened, she blew the heck all the way up. Yeah, she blew all the way up right after that happened, man. That was crazy. Yeah, that was definitely crazy. Then Salakia looked like he done froze up or something over there. I'll put him down and then see. Oh no, I ain't gonna remove him. He'll fix it up. Yeah. So what we want to do moving forward is we're gonna have a lot of different topics. I don't know. He normally lining people up, but it does be hard to get brothers on here. And then sometimes when we pull brothers on here, it's like they're not serious enough sometimes. Versus with the sisters, they stick to the topic and do their thing. So yeah, we're gonna be trying to have a lot more guests on the show. Is the direction that we're going in with the show, man. But again, just getting back to Passover to I don't want to get itself back together. Just getting back to Passover, man. It was just a excellent event. Excellent thing, man. And fortunately for me, me and my daughter, we was able to bring one of her friends out to the Passover. And she was out there.
Salakia, was that just my end?
Salakia, sir?
Was that just me that dropped out?
Khan, I believe so, sir.
I don't know what that was, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
Man, what's the last thing you heard me say?
We was talking about getting people on the show.
I was talking about getting people on the show?
About not getting people on the show, about the men not coming on the show and the women coming on.
Yeah, I had to be talking shit to Urash because I see him. He said Salakia. Yeah, because this brother got all the stuff. I was about to follow him on Facebook. He said, you want to talk on what's happening in the media and what's going on in the music industry, and sometimes focus on political topics at times and bash the hell out of America. Yeah, we definitely can bash the hell out of America. But yeah, we definitely gotta start talking about the media. I so out of whack. I seen it on Facebook that people was talking about Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm gonna check into what's going on. I really want to ask you, but I don't want to give away too much if we're gonna kick it on the next week. We can make that part of the subject of next week too. And I'm gonna tell you what's something glorious about my system doing with that faulty thing it just did, because I realized you don't move a lot. I couldn't tell what was going on until I moved. But I couldn't look at you because you won't move for like 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You kind of sit there, so I wasn't sure if you was just chilling until I'm like, yo, Elijah, can you hear me? You didn't say nothing. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this brother don't move a lot, so I can't tell if he's just sitting there or my computer froze up. Yeah, you don't move a lot, man. But yeah, Salakia, so we got to get with that, because I was seeing a post about Megan Thee Stallion. They put her up on the post with Megan Thee Stallion, and it was Jada Pinkett Smith, and then there was one other person on there with him. And I really didn't know what was going on for real. So it's just like, okay, it happened in the interview. I'm gonna check it out. That way I'll be a professional by next week on what's going on, or why you might want to do it too. And then you might want to get this good drink that I ain't gonna say what it is because they ain't sponsoring us or spending no money. I'm gonna tell you after the show is over. God. Yeah, man, it's really smooth. It's really smooth. I'll say it's I'm gonna say how to say it without it's typically a fruity drink and it's on a white side. It's a white liquor, but they made a dark version of it and it's a VS version. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like Ottawa in English, which would be Lord, but technically in today's time, you know what I'm saying, it would be Sir. And then another name for a brick, a smaller brick. They used to throw. If I picked up something and I said I threw it at somebody, he was like, he just hit me with a fiend smoke.
I know exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. I'm gonna play charades. They don't pay us to say their name on the show. If y'all want to sponsor us, then do that. You know, I yell out your name all day. I advertise. But until y'all paying the UPK, man, we ain't doing it.
Damn right.
But yeah, man, I had to get that out. You got a class today?
Somebody took over those classes when we was at council.
Oh, okay, cool. You said when we was at, oh, okay, all right, got you. That's cool. That's too wild. So you on here for the whole thing. What about on Wednesdays?
Yeah, I still rock my classes out on Wednesday. Yeah,
Okay, so Wednesday is your personal class, and then with the podcast, that's when you had to get off early for the brotherhood class. Okay, that's another reason. We just might have to not do everyone live. We could do pre-recorded. That way we can catch brothers like Yarash, Ariyah, because it could be any given day that we do it, and we'll just upload it on Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? Even if we want to, if it's a good show, you want them to see the visual, we can upload it on Tuesday. And play the visual. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, you can also upload the visual on Tuesday as a new episode too, and still record. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I know you like to get on here and record, man. You like to teach, and that's wild, man. It might just double up our work, give us a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out this thing. I got to talk to a couple brothers, or we can start doing street interviews as well and putting them on here. You know how the newscast. Yeah, I'm trying to find a smaller version of how the newscast link their studio to the street camera. And I think it's all a Wi-Fi connection. I believe we could do it through a Wi-Fi connection. I know they got the little vans with all their little connections in there, but we could find a smaller version.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm. Even if I got to go to Metro PCS and add a hotspot, the little hotspot thing to my plan, I'll just do that if I got to. You know what I'm saying? That way we can keep it rolling and keep it rocking.
Yeah, man. Excellent idea right there, sir.
Yeah. So anything else about Passover you wanted to bring up? The black party was too wild.
The black party was grand. Oh, but what I was saying about the sister that we had brought with us, she even said herself that she had never seen black people come together like that before ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did have the other little sister with you.
She said she had never seen anything like that before her own self.
That's heavy. So I just need your email. I think we sent him an email before, right? So we sent him an email before he came in when we was who was we speaking? We were speaking with a sister. Oh, the Monroe sister.
Okay,
Monroe, she was speaking about the sea moss and all of that stuff. He came in and turned up for 3 seconds and had to go. I don't appreciate that. Let me write that down. I gotta take him to council for that too. I gotta take him to council for that too, man. I ain't appreciate that. Which I was like, damn, man. I wonder what else he got, man. I gotta pick his brain.
Hey, Salaki, I went and got some of that sea moss. I found the purple sea moss.
Yeah, that's what I need. Yo, I need you to hook me up with the purple sea moss. Let me
I went and bought a pound of that joint.
How you liking it so far? Well, how is it? Is it like, how is it? Like, not like how good is it, but what form did it come in? Like applesauce?
No, I just bought it. I bought it straight raw.
So it still look like sea moss.
Yep. So I still got to soak it overnight and all that. Yeah. I bought it straight like that.
You say you got to soak it overnight?
You got to soak it for a couple, I just soak mine for 24 hours, but I think you're supposed to do it like at least 8 hours, 8 or more hours.
I'm mad that I just realized what this name says. It says Bun Gad Yasharala, but for some reason I couldn't separate it the correct way in my mind. At Gmail. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I send him that link every week, man. Get the brother in. He'll be an add-on. And yeah, we gotta have him, man. Just give him his little personal segment of the show. We gonna figure out what we gonna call your segment of the show. We know you gotta come in and dip out real quick, sir. So we gonna give you we gonna call it something slick like the 5,000 mind of Yarash. A 5,000 moment with Yarash. Lesson from a 5,000 Yarash. I don't know. We're going to call it lessons from a 5,000 or 5,000 lessons in one. And we just going to give him his own little segment to say what he got to say. I seen this thing on Facebook where a brother was like, hey, yo, Jim, what's the word for the day? He just turned around and say something deep as hell. Then he turned back around and go about his day. Yeah, you be like, hey yo, Jim, what's the word for the day? He just turned around like, yeah, they down talk you when y'all get into it. They was never your friends anyway. And then he just going back to doing what he was doing. He always doing some random shit like he'd be tying his shoe. Like, yo, what's the word for the day? He'd be like, oh, yo, something, and go back to tying his shoe real quick. We're gonna get that to your Raj.
Yeah, I see that.
Get that to the brother. That way, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, they get their lessons for the day. He said he's seen it too. I was watching that like, yeah, that'd be heavy. Just real quick. The brother give you a lifetime of lessons in like 2 seconds, like real quick, like you're right.
Real quick, he hit you quick with it.
Yeah, you know he got away with words, as you can see. He gonna come in, bam, bam, bam. They say, you know, it's 6 brothers in the truth off 6 seconds worth of a lesson.
Damn right.
Yeah, we gotta hit him with it. Hey, Salaki, sir, We put your podcast up too, man. You will see it says some about special guests with Monroe on there. You on that podcast. Is Word to the Unwise is an actual podcast if you got an iPhone or if you got a spot. Where we on? Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna up that too. I think we're gonna up the ante and be on a few more outlets as well. But you own that one. If you want to check yourself out. I don't know if y'all like me. I like to go hear myself afterwards. Sometimes I cringe at what I could have said. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like to hear myself. It's the way to show improve to myself. We got 2 viewers. I wonder who the other viewer is. It's probably that one sister that be hating, Zaria. I also want to give a Waja a hand for agreeing to give me one of his head garments, the other one that he got. I appreciate you, brother. You a real brother, man. You always been a real. I thought you were Yeah, you always been a real brother. So if y'all don't see me with it, understand that the brother did not give me the head garment. If you don't see me with it on by next week, because I need one of those ASAP. I didn't want to give it to the brother. I really almost sinned for that head garment, but you got in our car after the beach and you stole it back. I was looking for it too, and I'm asking Barack, where is Barack? I was looking for it too, like, yo, Barack, man, I think I lost his brother head garment. And he said he didn't get the email. I'm like, I think I lost his brother head garment. And I'm looking for it in the car, like diligently looking for your head garment, because I'm like, yo, that was a glorious head garment. I don't want to be the reason that this brother loses his head garment. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Nah, I had it, sir.
Yeah, he seems like, you know what? He might have grabbed it when he got in the car. And I'm like, God damn it. How did who let him in my car? Like, I should have never offered this brother a ride. I should have never offered this brother a ride. He didn't got his head garments back. Let me send him this, man. But he didn't got his head garment back, man. So you got it back, but I'm glad you agreed to give your brother one, man. That's real brotherhood. Yarash, Salakia, sir, I know work don't go up, it goes down, but if you heard that Awaja just agreed to give me his other head garment that's similar to the one he got, I need you to post something, sir. That way you can his counsel. Salakia. But yeah, man, your daughter is a hell of a sister for getting you those head garments out. Their glorious Passover was glorious. Drinks are always. Oh, you know what was great? What was better? What was just so crazy to me this year? Because I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand it normally. And how many Passovers you been to? 2? 1?
That was my second one.
This is your second one? Okay, so you probably can relate. It's the unleavened bread. The unleavened bread was amazingly delicious this year.
I don't mind unleavened bread be $2 every year to me.
Nah. One time it was bad, and it was known it was bad because even General Muhammad was like, "We don't care about the taste. You eat that unleavened bread." That's what they had to go through in the wilderness. And we was like, all right, we gonna eat it. But this year they was asking for seconds, like, yo, it's some more unleavened bread. I'm like, that's unheard of by me. I've never heard no brother say, yo, is it some more unleavened bread? It's just like one of those things. Yeah, it's just like one of those things that you just don't go for.
Yeah, the unleavened bread was too wild, man.
Wait, what he said? I seen that. Oh, he's telling me that clip. I don't know why I thought that was a new comment. But yeah, man, it was, man. And then at the school, Natazar brought some more unleavened bread. His rib is really good at making it too. It tastes like pizza, just without the sauce. But it was real good though.
Right.
It was delicious, man. Real talk. Yeah, man. We got some guests, man. Who you think we should bother out of Detroit camp to come on and be a guest on here as well?
Everybody.
I agree. I really agree. We got to get Cap on here, man.
Because each person go bring their own little whatever to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, you got to watch out with them captains and 5,000s and Trickle down, because them brothers get to saying stuff, and then they get to being so heavy. The next brother gonna want to be as heavy, but it's hard to be as heavy as them brothers. Like I feel like I'm a heavy dude until niggas like your Raj come mess it up, being extra heavy. I can sit in the room with you and be heavy. You heavy. I'm heavy. I can be heavy, you know what I'm saying, with you in the room. And I still sound good, damn good. Then this brother come into the damn studio and it's just, see, this is why we can't be on YouTube, because I curse a lot. But then this brother come into the studio and it's just like, I thought I was heavy, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Ja Rule sounded good. We danced to his music, snapped your fingers and bopped your head. Then 50 Cent came out and made you not want to listen to him no more. Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure about him.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, man. This what your rib do to you. I'm gonna cover it, but this what your rib do to you. You see this? She goes and get this, but I started with this, which is also dark. I don't know if you can see that. It's also dark, but it's a different type of dark. She gonna switch up. So my bed shall be undefiled tonight. My bed shall be undefiled tonight. I'm not sure what's gonna happen there. But yeah. Yeah, man. I couldn't wait to get back on the podcast and kick it with you, man. Even though I had a chance to kick it with you, I didn't have a chance to kick it with you. Was you sitting at the table with me in the black party?
At the black party con?
No, you wasn't. Not at the black party. You wasn't there, was you?
Yeah, because
yes, you was. Yes, you were.
That wasn't in the school.
That wasn't in the school, right? And the one brother that just got there. I gave that brother my number. That brother called me like 6 times before I could leave the building. Now let me stop. He didn't call me that early, but he did call me the next day. The brother is extremely diligent.
Where's he from?
I have no idea. The brother gave me so much information at one time. I didn't remember none of it. It was just too much at one time. It's like I just knew the brother in 3 seconds. I knew his whole life story, and the brother kept bigging me up, and I'm like, yo, listen, I ain't shit. I'm just another version of you that's just been here longer and became wiser and stronger. I'm you in a few years. Just stay here. You know what I'm saying? What should I do so I can learn this like you know this? I'm like, listen, I ain't shit. Just stay here. These brothers are gonna force something into your mind as long as you're here. Just be here. Just go to class and write down what they say. I got so many. Yeah, let me show you. I got so many different forms of information out this school. You think I took all this in? I'd be a general right now. I got the books that they say get the books. These are precept books. I got so much. I got so much stuff. It's just you're just gonna grow over time because you're just gonna go through all these different books, man. But just be here. Just being next to these brothers, the brothers over you, the brothers that's why it's so glorious. It's the brothers under you, man. They give you so much insight on the different thing. Because on my side, I come from this neck of the woods, but Awaja come from this neck of the woods. But now I gotta raise up a zone that's more similar to what Awaja knows. And this brother can give me all information on how they live, how you can relate, you know what I'm saying? And all of this. The scripture says, make yourself as one of them. You know what I'm saying? That way you can relate to them. And that's just, it's a glorious place, man. It's a glorious place.
This the best. Hey, and you know what? Somebody put that brother picture up on Facebook and just said I guess he was just going around talking to everybody he could talk to.
Yeah, I know you talking about, man. And I'm Salakia because I'm not gonna get his name right, but that's mine. He got 2 sons, and I basically watched him grow up over Passovers, really through Passovers. His sons just get bigger. I see him once a year at Passover, and these brothers remain strong. I remember the youngest son was just a baby crying at the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and me thinking in my head like, yo, he probably crying because his bread is disgusting. He don't like it. I don't like it. You know, but yeah, he's actually over a zone, man. I can't even think of it. He did just post that picture not too long ago when I seen it. I'm like, yo, I talked to that brother. He's a good brother. And he posted where they were. I just forgot, man. It was just a lot to take in. It was a lot to take in. It's a lot here. But yeah, man, we got to figure out what we're going to do with Yarash, man. This brother heavy. He keep coming in the room, making me seem not so heavy. But we're gonna get him his own segment. We're gonna get him a time frame though, man. He gonna be took our podcast. We they gonna be asking where this brother at. We can't allow it. We gotta fight back.
Yeah, that is a heavy brother too, man.
So the sister that came with y'all to the Passover was your daughter's friend.
Kind.
Okay, yeah. So and you said she had never seen it. So how did she? What was her thoughts of it? What was her thoughts on that?
She was just like, I was just after, I was just kind of kicking it with her a little bit, just talking to her, seeing what she was observing and things like that. And she just, like she said, she had never seen Black people come together like that before. It was, I guess it because again, you have to be there to experience it, to understand what I'm talking about. And just seeing that, it blows people's mind. Because we can't even get together for a goddamn barbecue.
I'm gonna tell you what you're amazing for in my head. There's a billion things going off in my brain at every given moment. And the moment I seen that you brought that sister there, me and you was standing on the beach and we talked, and you was like, yeah, that's my other daughter. And you said for the weekend, I'm like, okay, so that must be Zaria's friend. And I'm like, yo, so her parents let her go with this crazy nigga and his crazy daughter? Because in my head, everybody thinks we're crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you the one wise man in the room full of fools, you look like the crazy one.
Sure.
And so they just let her go with you. Like, they just like, all right, just go ahead.
Sure.
And you're a glorious brother, man. I give you a hand my damn self out. Because my ain't nobody let their kid just go with me. My kids' mothers don't want to let them just go with me. I'm like, listen, it's a word that I can't call you on YouTube. He's going. And then I hit the prices here, and I'm like, okay, you got this one because I can't afford for him to go. You know what I'm saying? But next year is on. I'm bringing them, man. But so they can share that same moment. Oh, I'm pushing. I'm gonna try to have my oldest son, on here. I realized something. He's strong enough to do so, and he's articulate enough to do so, to speak on the death of his mother at a young age. 10 years old. He's 11 now. She passed away last year in April. He turned 11 in December. And he's holding up damn good. You know what I'm saying? Like I took counsel from General Muhammad. He gave me counsel. What he told me to tell him, I told him, which was, you either gonna live for her or you gonna die with her. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of heavy for a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? But I told him, he's like, he made a decision so simple. I'm like, yo, maybe I thought too much into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I gotta get him to meet General Muhammad after that moment. Because when I said it, he looked at me and he looked down and he was like, I just live for her. Like, it was just a simple thing. I was just like, he ain't gonna understand this. I'm gonna have to further explain it to him. And I didn't. He got it right away. You know what I'm saying? But then I have other brothers that I know in the world who, oh, my mama's dying, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But my son's mother died of breast cancer. He watched the stages. He watched the hair loss. The hospital told him that she was gonna live this long. And the day they said she was gonna live, she had another month. She died in 2 days.
Damn.
So she didn't even see another week. And I had to explain it to him, you know what I'm saying? And hey, listen, I look at myself as a mighty man, but to have to look at your son and tell him something like that, or look at anybody and tell him something like that, is a hard thing to do. And I did it, and he thought to himself, you know what I'm saying? And he chilled. I felt bad for him. I peeped him to slide. He slid off every now and then by himself, and he'd shed his tears and come back out and be merry with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I gave him some wine, little cups of wine, like a little shot glass of wine. He sipped this little wine, and he been dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then he want to be by himself, but granted, I give it to him, and he's living life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't tearing him down. Versus, I seen what General Muhammad told me in that council, which was, you know what he's gonna do if you let him? Is use it as an excuse to fuck up. Salakia for my language. But he's gonna use it as an excuse to everything that he's doing wrong in life. And I'm watching these brothers, and these brothers is cowarding under women. because they miss their mother. They losing jobs and not taking care of themselves because they miss their mother. They're giving into alcoholism because they miss their mother. Drugs miss their mother. And I'm watching my son who's striving. He's getting better grades than he was. He's into his sports more so than he was. He's more responsible than what he was. He's thriving. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. He got an extra pep in his step now, and all I had to do was give him a two choice. You know what I'm saying? Situation, and he chose the right choice, and he's striding with it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to get him on here to talk. It ain't something I will force him to do, of course. I'm gonna try to get him on here next week as well, man, so he can break it down for a lot of brothers to hear, man. As grown men, y'all brothers are failing because you're losing your mother. You know what I'm saying? And granted, that's a hard thing. I haven't lost my mother. You know what I'm saying? But hats off to you. But you gotta keep striding. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep pushing.
You got to.
Yeah, stop using hard times as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? That was heavy, man. My son. I want him to get on here and talk about it. Also, I want to be able to sit there like a proud father, like, yeah, you see him. He get that from me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the personal thing of it all. But yeah, man, he was real strong about it, man. And shit, I ain't really ashamed to say he was stronger than me about it, man. Like, shoot, I shared tears for him. Because I'm going to tell you, Elijah, you can relate, and most men can relate who have children. The worst thing in fatherhood is to not be able to protect your children from something. Man. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely helpless in protecting them from something. They gotta go through something. They gotta live on that dangerous side. So like they gotta be able to go into these different situations and show themselves approved. They gotta prove themselves, and you gotta stand back as a father and watch them do it and conquer that situation. And that's what builds men. You know what I'm saying? They said righteous sisters can play a beautiful part in comforting a brother from his mother's death. And yeah, that's actually facts, sir. How did he know everything, man? How did this nigga, man? For the podcast, let me read it from 5,000 Lessons in One Statement from Yarash Ahmad. Righteous sisters can play a beautiful part in comforting a brother from his mother's death or anything in that matter. Con on one con. That's going right. I had to read it just like that for the podcast. So it's gonna get a little bit better. I'm gonna write something down, sir, Salakia, and it's gonna your moment gonna be way greater. But we need you to stop taking so many moments. I need you to text me this so I can say it like it's mine, sir. My show, damn it. And you can't come on here that deep. You're making me not seem so. Next week I'm gonna have some deep shit. If he beat that out, man, I next week. This brother just come on here and say something. I said all that. This brother say something in two good sentences, and it's deep as hell. It's got to be a 5,000 thing. It's a class that we ain't invited to. It gotta be. But yeah, man, I gotta get him on here to kick it on the my girl Deja. We gonna have to battle her, man. Maybe not. Let me not say that. I don't want to have you locked and loaded for a battle, and it ain't a battle, man. But she want to talk about some things, man. I told her, come on here and talk about it, because you know our motto. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Damn right. Though we changed the name, we did not change the motto. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let me play that because I haven't played it. So, yeah. Why did you let me slip like that?
I couldn't help but notice your pain. My pain? It runs deep. Share it with me.
I do got to change that because they do say, let's talk about it podcast. Let's talk about it would just be the motto now. We are word to the unwise. Some might ask why I did that. I did that because it was so many let's talk about it. Once you typed it in, it was so many people that came on before us with it, because of course they're so worldly, the world is going to love them. We're not of the world, so the world's going to hate us. You know what I'm saying? So I switched it to word to the unwise. Nobody had that. We are literally the only podcast called that.
Damn right.
Literally, we are the only ones called that. Literally. So when you type it in, you're gonna see me and the Elijah up in the corner. He's there.
Up in the left hand corner.
Yeah. I'm just in the middle, but you actually got more of the screen because you're also in the background doing the street teaching. So, I don't feel too bad.
Glorious as I don't.
I do it. But what's heavy, I look glorious because of you. You know what I'm saying? The setting is what made me look glorious. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, I'm in the middle. I'm David Ruffin. I'm David Ruffin now. All right, so let's just look at this, brother.
We got Unwise.
Listen, brother, you better bless us. It's Shalom, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shabarakatah. Bless your brothers. We also got a 5,000 in here, man. Bless that brother. Give us our blessing.
We gotta get Unwise on the show too, man.
Yeah, we gotta get Unwise on the show, man. He come over here telling my Lord in Christ, no, bless us.
And he said, "These are temptations."
Man, you see, listen. The next show. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna come over here like, yeah, this is my man, Awaja, but it ain't gonna be the same Awaja. I'm gonna unbib him. You know how they popped up? It used to be the dark skin unbib. Then you just looked up unbib with some light skin sussy. Like, God damn it! Like, what the hell? But yeah, so you see them, they coming here with this Lord in Christ. Now we want our blessings, Abawan. So I will give you push-ups when I see you. Bless us, damn it. Bless us. Shalom. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shabarakatah. We want our blessing. That's what you want.
Okay to see you, Otis.
I'm okay to see you, Otis. He said that ain't right. Hey, Salaki, you right. Salaki. But I came to see you, Otis. Hey, we gotta get off of here, man. We gotta get off, man. We do. Have we taught anything today? We taught them about Passover. We did teach them about Passover. As long as Yarash on here, he taught something. I don't give a damn. He taught something. And something he said, he taught us something. God damn it. This right here is a good drink.
Yeah,
remember, it's Sir and Stone. The word for stone that starts with an R. If you put those together, you're gonna get what the name of this drink is, and it's the brown version. It's the VS. It's a really good, smooth drink. A drunk is straight. It's not bad at all. I'm actually gonna try to contact them and tell them they owe us some money because we can advertise them damn good. Shalom. Nope, do it over. That says shalom. Yeah, Yawada. Bahashim Yahweh Shabarakatah. You can't put that. You know why? Because one, those fake groups gonna see that and they gonna start worshiping Yahweh. Yeah, they'll start worshiping it. We already got what's that one with the O? Your O. No, your O. You ever debated somebody who believe it's your O?
It was just somebody walked up on when we was at camp this weekend. A brother walked up to the side of the camp and said something about Yahuwah or something. I don't know what the hell that brother.
Yahuwah is typical, but the Yahweh came from the Greek.
Good night.
Tell me spell check killing me. Nah, brother. It ain't spell check, nigga. Nah, we know it is, man. You do it to me every time too, man. I be trying to spell Yasher Allah, but it spell it a different way. And I'm like, why does it always do that? Like it just knows that's how you spell it. Like a couple of times I went with it. And I realized, like, this is just wrong. I shouldn't be it. That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I just spelled it like that. Spell check will cancel you out, man. But we just want our blessing now.
But no, I ain't never heard the Yahoo, whatever.
You ain't going to see the Yahoo. Listen, I'm telling you, in this truth, you're going to see people come and go. There's people who believe his name is Yahoo. And they sent me these videos, and I always watch the videos so I can be able to destroy you. You know, you got to know your enemy to know how to battle your enemy. Right? So with the Yahoo, what they did was go into some Greek or some Egyptian thing. It was either the Greek or something that was on the Egyptian walls that the Hebrew slaves that was there had put on the walls. And they translated it how they had written it in Greek. And it was like, his name is Yahweh. I'm like, so you're going to take the Egyptian or the Greek version and make it what you want to make it. And then you learned this from the Edomites. So if you learned it from the Edomites, you should know already. If they saying that's his name, it can't be his name. It's not his name. Shalom, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shabbarakatham. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shabbarakatham. The water. That's all we needed was our blessing. Now, you know what I'm saying? You can't be running around here a prophet of the Most High. What's your rank? You're off. What's his rank, Awadju?
He's 50.
Yeah, 50. He's a prophet of the Most High. Give us our blessing, man. You're anointed. You know what I'm saying? By the Most High. Don't deny no brother a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. You can no longer do that. You are not a student. You're not a trooper, but you are a prophet of the Most High, anointed at that. Bless your brothers, man. Do not rob your brother of a blessing. That is not just a greeting like the English where you just say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? No, you're blessing your brother. You know what I'm saying? It's very important, man. Always bless your brothers, man. Do not deny your brother no blessing. Bless them freely. You know what I'm saying? Since I've been taught that and came to that understanding, I say it. I don't even shalom. I don't do that no more. I shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbarakatah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbarakatham. Yahweh Shemaratham Bahashem Yahweh Shab, because I want the Lord to be with all my Akim. All my Akim. You know what I'm saying? Just it's a heavy thing to do, man. Just don't rob me again, brother. Don't rob me again, brother. My blessing. All right? But look, damn, that was deep. I bet you Jarash ain't topping that. Elijah, what you think? He ain't topping that one. Hey, if he do, I ain't posting it. He ain't getting it posted. Such a great responsibility to be a 50 over 50 men. And God damn it. He did it again, man. What time is it, man? Hey, Salaki, listen. Listen, we gonna he David Ruffin. I might be Otis. Hey, look, we gonna go ahead and shut it out and watch it, man. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you afterwards after this, so we ain't gonna exit right now. But look, I'm gonna say shalom, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah, Barakatham to my Akim, shalom, Yahweh Shemaratham Bahashem, Yahweh Shah to the Akwathia. Awaja, bless your people.
Shalom, Yahweh Barakatah to the Akim. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Alatah Bahashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwa.
Hey, this is Word to the Unwise podcast, man. Share it, like, subscribe on YouTube. But most of all, what we need everybody to do is rate us on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, or Spotify. Salakia and shalom.
Shalom.